And so with that said, I'd really like to get straight into our first meditation. I'm going to assume you're somewhere where you can sit safely and close your eyes. And if for some reason you're not, then I'm just going to ask you to adapt this sensibly. But if I can invite you, wherever you are, to take your seat. And the general instruction for this is that you want to sit somewhere where you're going to be comfortable but alert. So a chair is good. Some people prefer sitting on a cushion or on the floor. Generally recommend avoiding lying down or being sort of reclining in an armchair or something, because if you get too comfortable, it's just extremely easy to fall asleep. And there's nothing wrong with sleep. Sleep's great, but that's not what we're doing here. We're trying to develop this skill of meditation. So wherever you are, just invite you to take your seat, probably sitting up straight, and invite you to close your eyes, or maybe just, if you're uncomfortable with that, you can just lower and soften your gaze slightly. And I just invite you to take a deep breath in and let it out. Take another nice deep breath in, but this time hold it at the top for a moment. And then let it out as slowly as you can. Trying to release any tension you're holding in your body, in your shoulders, in your belly. And when you get to the bottom, let's just repeat that. Take a nice deep breath in. And let it out. Nice and slowly, releasing tension. And then allow your breathing to return to normal. And what I'd like you to do right now at the beginning of this is just to notice what's on your mind right now. In our lives, we carry around all of our to-dos, our responsibilities, our issues, problems, concerns, worries, fears, hopes. And of course, right now, there are plenty more concerns, worries, fears than perhaps normally. And I just want you to acknowledge and notice, what are the big pressures on your mind right now? Just acknowledging what they are. And then see if you can give yourself permission, just for the next 90 minutes or so, just to see if you can leave them alone. Just set them aside. You can have them all back after 90 minutes. But hopefully you'll be a little bit calmer, have a little bit more clarity of mind, perhaps even a little bit more courage in dealing with the very difficult challenges we're all facing right now. And they might crop up during the evening, and that's fine. Just notice when they do, and see if you can just give yourself a break, like a mini vacation for 90 minutes from all your responsibilities, your problems, your issues, concerns. And take another deep breath in and let it out. Just allow your breathing to return to normal. And just see if you can just rest your attention very lightly on the next breath. Maybe paying attention to the sensation of the air as it comes into your nostrils. Just allowing yourself to be absorbed by the sensation, noticing how far you feel it. Maybe being aware of how your body moves as you breathe. And when you notice that your mind has taken you somewhere, just remember that that is completely normal and to be expected. It's happening to everybody who's doing this. And when you notice that that's happened, just simply notice that it happened. And see if you can let the thought go. Return your attention back to the next breath. And simply start again. And we'll do this for about 10 minutes. We're about 3 minutes in. Just remind you that it's absolutely normal and fine that the mind gets distracted. Doesn't matter if it happens loads of times or if one particular thought dragged you away for several minutes. That's part of the experience, to be expected. And then when you notice that it happened, just simply notice that it happened without judgment. And then return your attention back to the next breath and simply start all over again. Just a few minutes left. To encourage you, if you can, to just keep persevering. It can be a moment where this can feel a bit frustrating or even boring. And just invite you to notice whatever it is that's trying to pull you away or get you to stop doing the exercise. And just to see if you can keep persevering. Just for a couple more minutes. invite you to perhaps keep your eyes closed, but take a deep breath in and let it out. And just to expand the area of your attention beyond your breathing, to notice your whole body, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Noticing perhaps the big sensations, like what you're sitting on, but also noticing the myriad of little sensations, the subtle sensations, like your fingertips, sensation of your feet on the floor, noticing where you can feel your clothing against your skin. Just scanning your whole body, noticing there are hundreds of these little sensations. And they're not terribly important or urgent, but they're all available to you to be aware of. As a way of anchoring your attention in the present moment. And take a deep breath in and let it out. And when you're ready, open your eyes and connect yourself back into the room.